Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am so excited to update you on what has been going on in my life. There are so many things, so many moving parts. Grab a drink, let's get ready together. We're just gonna start underpainting because I just feel the glam today. I'm gonna do lashes, we're gonna get ready and just go for it.
Hey,
Yes.
Interrupting. Rick wants to know what time you want to start glam on Wednesday. You need hair and makeup. And
2 hours before. Yeah.
We should do it at the house, not here.
Yeah. I'm getting glammed on Wednesday, you guys. I'm wanting to share my big news with you guys, but I don't want it, I gotta put some foundation on. Let's just get through that part so that I don't look like, hello, psycho woman. Oh, I heard that Victoria Beckham does a cute little V on the end of her nose contour. I think of her now every time I do my nose contour. Does it work? I don't know. I went to Namie's and I picked up a Kryolan palette. I'm gonna use that on my forehead. It's just the smoothest texture. I am re-emerging as the glamorous version of myself. That is what I'm into at the moment. It's calling me, I'm becoming it again. I'm enjoying it. I haven't been here in a while. I'm feeling more like myself, but improved, a little more peaceful, but my old self. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. I, for a minute, was feeling so bad about myself, liking being glamorous and liking being a little over the top. And man, throughout my career, I have tried to fit in so many places that I just don't fit into, that right now I'm just working on not being so in this mode of apologizing for everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Why do we do that? What I really want to do is get some foundation on my face. I stopped in Sephora today. I picked up some NARS Longwear in Barcelona. I'm concerned it'll be a little bit too dark, but I am going to mix it in with a little bit of face glaze from Innbeauty. I love mixing this in with foundation, just a little bit to give you that glow, but the texture on this particular product is so bananas. I talked about this during the VIB sale. I love this item so much. It can be used as primer. It can be used as highlighter on top of your foundation or mixed in. Today, I'm going to mix it in. It's not gloppy greasy. It does something that holds together and is so nice. Let's conceal. So I'm currently in LA working with, we're gonna call it Schmick Schmock, because I don't wanna be completely dunked out of the algorithm here on the fabulous YouTube. Love YouTube so much. Will always continue my journey here with long form content, but she is exploring the exciting option of Schmick Schmock. It's going really well. I am setting up a studio in Los Angeles right now with a professional team. It is very exciting. We have put together something that no one has ever done. This will be the first in the beauty community on the app itself. You guys, please, if you have not downloaded the app, if you have not explored because you have a reason one way or another, just for the day that I'm doing this big, huge live initiative, please join me. Delete it after if you feel like it, but you don't want to miss this. I am literally going live on Wednesday, the 10th at 3:30 p.m. PST for 8 straight hours. I will have guests. We will be doing incredible giveaways. I'm going to be doing flash sales on products that you have never seen go on sale like this. The brands are at this higher level. You're not gonna see joke around products. These are my faves. These are things that you have seen me gush on my channel here. Use in action. Everything is curated, handpicked by me. I can't believe these brands actually said yes to this, and I am so blown away and excited. This is like a dreams come true moment. I think it's gonna go incredible. I have a huge goal to reach. I'm totally the underdog in who they selected to do this. I don't even know exactly why they selected me because I don't have a huge presence over there. I'm kind of like the little engine that could. I didn't hop on the app right away. I had my own hesitations and I just felt like I was overloaded with my career at the time. I'm really big on intuition. I'm really big on hopping on at the right moment. It has to feel right in my guts, in my heart. I can't fake being into things is just not something I can do. I've never been good at that. So this felt really right. It felt like the right opportunity. And I know it's a little bit cringe. Like, let me, like, with us here together, let me just like share with you. I get it. It feels very QVC. It feels a little cringe, but I think it's going to grow into something amazing. I think it's going to be fun for people. There'll be huge opportunities for everybody involved. I love it when people take back the power. I love when you can, you know, start your own business, be your own boss. And I think there are opportunities on the app that we haven't seen before, and I'm really excited to support that, this kind of new way of doing things. And with YouTube, because people are always like, oh, like, how'd you start? Like, how did you build this? You have to start when no one is doing the new thing. If there's something that calls to you and people are kind of cringing and making fun of you for doing it, do it. Jump in, cannonball in, and go for it with your all. I always think about if I had listened to people and I never did YouTube, how my life would be so radically different. I had no business thinking I could make it on YouTube, and I did. I worked hard 5 days a week. I hustled. I don't even think I was that good at it, but I believed in myself enough to keep going. And a lot of people were like, you're wasting your time. You should figure something else out. You're never going to earn a living from this. And I was like, I think people will, and I think it's going to happen. And I stayed very, very convicted, and like, look where it led. It exploded. And now this is a job for many people in America, many people globally. Okay, so over on that other app, I see an opportunity to be able to be the deals woman. I'm hand selecting my favorite products, my favorite brands, and we are doing incredible deep discounts that will only last for 10 minutes at a time. And we're talking like, not like a wimpy 10% off. You want to mark your calendar for this because you won't find these deals anywhere else. Like, I will be the woman that you go to for like the rock bottom price. We're gonna have educators, teachable moments on like all things beauty, makeup, everything. We're gonna do incredible giveaways like I don't know if we're doing it every 5 minutes or every 15 minutes, but we have a ton of stuff to give away. There's so many chances to win cool things. There will be gift with purchases. It's just gonna be a whole 8-hour extravaganza. And even if you're not interested in purchasing anything, please come and support, or even just look in, because your girl is gonna be there. I don't even know how I'm gonna go to the bathroom or anything, but like, she's willing to like do her best and show up and say, I accept this challenge. Oh, you know what I have? Isn't using new makeup so fun? I literally just bought this from Anastasia, the Italian Summer Face Palette. Let's crack into her and bronze up the skin. How's the weather where you guys are? Shoot, it is sweaty hot, and I don't know why I'm wearing long sleeves. I like literally did not pack the appropriate clothing for California. Also, I thought I was gonna be out here for like 3 weeks, and now it's kind of looking like, girl, you're not going home. We are kind of just taking this opportunity day by day and seeing how it goes. So Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. PST, be there. Every hour will be a different brand, and I don't want to spoil what brands are going to be on the roster. We have them all set up and planned out. It's not like brands that you haven't heard of. So I can tell you that these are brands that I've had on my channel that I love already so much. I feel like things are gonna sell out pretty quickly. There's not endless inventory, and not to get emotional about it, but I feel like this is another swing at something really cool, and it excites me, and I hope you guys are here for it. I want to be pumping out so much more content, and I feel being in LA, I am excited to make more content, and I feel a little bit more upbeat, and that's really nice. I will say this, like, behind the scenes, coordinating with brands and doing the whole thing is more work than you could ever really imagine. I'm shocked at just how hard we've been working, pulling this whole thing together and doing it right, and really thinking about the experience through and through. I don't know how I'm gonna do this for 8 hours straight. Like, I don't know. Am I gonna have like a nervous breakdown on live? I might. You know, the other night I was shopping for groceries, and I ran into a subscriber, and she was so sweet. Literally, she's like, I hope this doesn't offend you, but, and I'm like, oh no, like, please, what are you gonna say? She's like, but you're like one of us. You're like normal, just like chit-chatting. She's like, I love that about you. I love that about your channel. You're just real and normal. And that was the greatest compliment. But it's funny because I'm so used to having weird comments thrown my way that something that I've noticed with doing lives is my face does not hide anything. It does not hide a dang thing. So if I read a comment that says like, grandma, get out of here, go home, QVC woman, like, I'll be smiling, but like, I'll watch the playback and my face will kind of go, I do like the weird, like, deer in the headlights look. And I'm like, really trying to work on that because I don't like that I do that. But now I'm like insecure that when I meet subscribers in real life, that I'm doing that to them as I'm like anticipating them saying something that's like, oh, what are you gonna say? I feel like my LA subscribers are so awesome. They're so supportive and amazing. Not everyone on the live is. It gets a little rough and rowdy. Like it's one thing to read awful comments on YouTube when I'm not having a camera in my face, but sometimes with the lives, it's like, ugh, like people really hate me. So like that's a new thing that I'm trying to overcome. And I think in the end, it'll make me stronger. I'm honored, but also a little bit intimidated. And I want to beat the goal. Like I want to be the channel like that does it, that goes in, works really hard round the clock to think about the audience, bring the best deals possible, and have this be like this team effort. Because if I'm being honest, I want to bring Tati Beauty back. That's my mission. And I have to find a viable way to be able to do it myself, to be able to raise the money myself to do it. So I'm working extra hard right now, doing everything I can to rebuild a lot of the things that I lost. That's why you see me doing so many things. And you know, I've mentioned this before, like even with sponsorships, like I'm trying to rebuild right now. The very, very best brow pencil of all time. So iconic. You never know what's gonna pop up during this whole thing. Those kind of brands. All right, what do we need? What do we need? I feel a need for lips. Dusty Rose it is. The goal that they have set for me is to do $1 million live. And I am bent on making it happen, and I want you to be a part of it with me. So if you feel like you want to be a part of this big epic moment that will help me kind of get back in the saddle and have bigger and better opportunities to do new things, then please come to the live and support. My family's like, how are you gonna do that? And I'm like, honestly, I have no effing clue. Like, I don't know, but like, I'm gonna freaking try. I swore so hard that I would never be back in LA. I was like, I will never be back in LA. I'll never do that, right? Because honestly, I'm kind of scared of LA. Like if I'm honest, I'm a little bit intimidated and a little bit scared of LA. Okay, so you guys, the first night that we get here, I fall down the stairs and I'm like, it's a bad sign. Like I took a tumble. It was kind of like in slow motion. Literally, Taylor was like, I like your hair like that. And I'm like, oh, really? Thanks. And then I like tumbled down the stairs and it was like a whole thing. If that had happened any higher up, I would be dead. Okay, dead. The next day, we're going to the grocery store. We're driving down the hill. There's 2 police cars, caution tape. We're blocked off in the neighborhood that we're in. We can't get through. We have no food where we're staying. I'm freaking out. James gets out of the car and he goes and talks to the cops. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I noticed that there's a white tent blocking off the street. Like there's a body in there. What happened was someone fell down outside, like up in the hills, like outside steps, and like died in the street. And there was a tent and you couldn't get through, and they were waiting for the coroner to come and pick up the body. Rest in peace. What a horrible thing to happen. Like the roads are dark and narrow where we're at. James gets in the rental car and is carefully going in reverse. And then we hear a very unsettling crunch. He freaking backed into a car. He's a great driver, by the way, like the best driver ever. So I was just like, oh my God, how is this happening? Like in front of cops. The car was parked in front of the house, so we rang the neighbor. Like we don't obviously want to just like drive back home or whatever. So we're like, hey, we hit your car. And he's like, happens all the time. Turns out everything was fine, but his partner came down and we all had like this interesting talk about what was happening with the guy in the street. And they're like, yeah, in the past 10 years, like 5 people have died on this street. And I'm like, where am I? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is, like, I love LA. I love LA. I really, really do. There's so much here that I love. But the freaking chaos, like, you can actually feel it. It is so bizarre to me. Okay, so I need some liner. I am liking my makeup today. I was a little uncertain at first. I was like, I don't know, sometimes when I get carried away talking, I don't pay attention, but I like this. This is good. Okay, we're gonna lash. We're gonna do a little lash. I went to Namie's. I still owe a mini haul over on IG. I got some Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray, the bridal one. Oh, I forgot how good this is. So good. Okay, I needed this. This is the mascara of dreams for the lower lashes. I failed to mention this in the beginning of the video, but I do want to update you guys that Halo HSN is back in stock. I have been meaning to update you all, and I'm going to be just screaming that loud and clear from everywhere. We are out of the woods of this beautiful product being out of stock. Link will be in the description box below. The makeup, the hair, everything came together. I'm feeling very glamorous and ready to go about my day and get more things done for this big live on Wednesday, July 10th, 3:30 p.m. PST. Be there. You don't want to miss this. It will be amazing. I am putting my all into this first one especially, and I hope you come and hang out with me. I will be going live for 8 hours. This is what I've been up to. So now you know, this is what I've been planning. All of this work where I've been traveling here, there, everywhere has led up to this very exciting, pivotal moment in my career, and I would love for you to join. So thank you for hanging out with me here, getting ready. I'm not leaving YouTube anytime soon. I will keep this going wherever I am. I'll film and do and just play with makeup and hang out with you guys. But if you do decide to join, that would make my heart so happy, and I hope you do. All right, thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.